Hey y'all, it's me, it's your girl, the real deal Anita Gill. And I want to come in and I want to talk about Atlanta. I want to talk about my city and how I feel when people talk about Atlanta. When I hear people dog my city out, I take I don't like that. It does something to me to hear people saying that my city ain't this and it's that. They this and they that. But they running here. You know what I mean? We don't have a problem out the people who live in Atlanta. We don't have a problem out the people. The people who live in Atlanta is not the problem, okay? The people in Atlanta is not the problem. It's it's the people who come here from other places, who come from other places and move to Atlanta is a problem. Yes, it is. That's the truth. Atlanta is not bad, y'all. Atlanta is not bad. Now, you got to realize that you got young people. No, we only thing I can say is our traffic has grown tremendously due to the fact that people has moved here. The traffic is terrible. You know, that's one thing I can say. But jobs, getting a job and the living is, I love it. And the main thing is, I don't know what people come to Atlanta to look for. Are y'all coming here for a job? What y'all coming here for a living? Are you coming here thinking that, oh, you about to come up here and tear up the place? No, it don't work like that. No, Atlanta is a very nice city to stay in. Atlanta, Georgia is a nice place to live. It's just like the schools are going to be schools. Elementary going to be elementary kids. Elementary kids going to be kids. Y'all got to realize their ages. Uh, Middle schools are going to be middle school kids. They age. They acting 13, 11, and 12, 13, and 14. They acting their age. High school is high school. So I don't care what school you try to go to. It's going to be their age. They're going to act their age. They're going to try each other. Now, jobs. This is one place you can come in Atlanta and find a job. You will find a job in Atlanta. You will. Now, but the only thing, okay, I can see, okay, and also I'm telling you the good things. The people here in Atlanta is, you just don't need to stare at them. We don't like for people to stare at us. It's like, what you looking at? Um, we sometimes deal with attitude problems. It's like you could tell if a person not from him here is what they do. How they do it. It's like I know you're not from here, and then they said, God, how you know? I just can tell the way they act. Cause mostly people from Georgia kind of country. I ain't talking about us, y'all, but y'all country. We country here in Atlanta. The gangs here kind of like mind their business, unless they got got new groups coming here and trying to take over. Like somebody I know trying to take over Atlanta, so they telling on everybody. Um, Atlanta have different section, different portion. Now, when I hear somebody come from Chicago and they come to Atlanta, they say, "Oh, I love Atlanta." And I'm like, where did you go to love? I be like, where did you go to love Atlanta? Where did you go? Why you say you love Atlanta and you just been here like a week? Okay. I said, where were you living at in the hotel? I said, oh wow. You was over there? And they thought they were living in heaven. And I said, wow. They didn't know that where they were living at almost like a trap. So the place they wanted to move near or wanted to go to, they don't need to be over there. I think that I know people do things for Atlanta, say good things for Atlanta. Just like when you look it up and it say this and that, they need to tell people the truth about areas. I know they want to make money, and everybody does that. Everybody does that. People like to shop here. They like to shop. Um, they love shoes. Um, I never had a problem. Only thing I just don't like about Atlanta is the traffic. I can complain about the traffic, but young folks I don't pay them no attention because they're young. But traffic, and to me, a lot of prices shouldn't be that high. The prices in the shopping malls are kind of high because they know they know you're gonna spend money. Another thing is, I think that the cost of living shouldn't be this high like it is. I think they need to bring it down. You know, uh, what else? I think that jobs in Atlanta should pay more. I think the job should, when the economy goes up, I think in Atlanta they need to take it up. Y'all, I really can't. And then another thing, let me see, what I have problem. I don't have no issue with nothing. Um, um, let's see. I noticed that if you go in certain part, and not like I say I was born and raised here, but if you go in certain part of Atlanta, you'd be like, wow, they living in poverty, and I'm like, wow, they still living like that, and I don't feel right on certain side of town in Atlanta. People don't feel right. Um, if you from here, you know where to go to to live. You know what I mean? You know where to go to live. But I would just say know where you going, know someone here. You can't take nobody who just been here 11 years to tell you about Atlanta. That's not long enough. Because they can take you you can see the difference. Um, I say like somebody who moved here and they thought they was safe because they was in a gated community until the people was at their house. And I was like, you got too comfortable. They wouldn't mess with nobody else. They mess with you. So don't think that you safe because you're in a gated community. Um, I think our prices on the food was better before we had COVID. The prices of the food is high. So I think it's the prices on the food is high. Then what they need to do? Okay, that's what I'm talking about. They need to add on, give us some more money or something. But Atlanta is a nice place to stay, y'all. Don't let people tell y'all about people identity. Don't let people identity stop you from coming to Atlanta. They minding their business. People of identity minds their business. So Atlanta is a nice place. You got to know when, how to move and when to move. And don't drop your guard. I don't even drop my guards, and I've been here all my life. I never did that. Anywhere I go, I never done that. So I would tell anyone that Atlanta is a beautiful state to city to move to. But before you come get you a nice hotel. And I ain't gonna tell y'all to go at night because y'all don't know where y'all going. And don't be so relaxed because you don't I, be safe when you in Atlanta. Just talk to somebody and find out what what area you in. Because I know the areas. I can take you down the street, and if I didn't like you, I can trap you. But I'm just saying, I'm just being honest with you. But other than that, I'll tell anybody, move. You can move to Atlanta. Atlanta is a great city. I would say it is. It's just, it's in like in other people, it's like other people's state. I go there, I went to North Carolina, Fayetteville. I'm like, what in the world? What is this? And the guy who I went down there with, I was like, I don't like this. I'm used to this country. It was too country in North Carolina were like trailers. So in Atlanta, we have a lot. They tore down the projects. They tore down the project, got rid of the private project, y'all. They took it from the poor people. They took the projects and they took the projects down. And it really tripped me out. Long out. Straight out, took it out. They tore down the projects. Now, they left some projects up. One or two, you say, I tell you what, they left up one, I say about a good four projects and tore the rest of them down. It made the city, made that area blank. It is nothing over there. Why you tear it down? Because evidently they must gonna put some more buildings right there, but they ain't did it yet. But Atlanta is a nice place. They got nice bars. They have uh, amusement park. They got sports. They got great living. Um, the air is okay. It's like air, but it's hot. When it get hot here, it get hot where it burn your skin. It'll burn your skin, but ouch. But other than that, the sun is high. The weather is bipolar. And what I mean by bipolar is you don't know it'll be cold today and the sun out tomorrow. Then it'll rain. So you have to get adjusted to the weather here. Other than that, Atlanta is a nice place to stay, y'all. I don't like. It hurts me to hear people talk. It don't make me fuss, but it hurts me to hear people say bad things about Atlanta when Atlanta is really a nice place to stay. It's really a nice place to stay. But to hear people, I feel bad when people come here and they don't like it. And I said, what is it that you don't like? What's going on? And I said, well, let me show. I say, I wish I can show you something around. People need to be able to tour, get them a, you know, they need to know. They need to really know the city. It's big. It's huge. They might not want to be on that side of y'all taking them downtown. See, when y'all from, if you're not from Atlanta, the first thing you think about doing is going downtown, right? You're like, oh, I want to go downtown to this store. I don't even go downtown. I used to when I was young, but it's not like it used to be. It's supposed to be better, y'all. But I'm not going to speak on it because I don't want to mislead people. But the best thing is to do is try not to carry a pocketbook. When you downtown, try not to carry a pocketbook because you want to put something in your pants. We used to call it pimp pocket, where they'll go in your pocketbook and you don't know they've been in it. Just be on the safe side. Mind your business. Atlanta most like mind your business. Uh, uh, it's nice, y'all. It's nice. It's not. You can get a job. I guarantee you can get a job. Anybody come to Atlanta and say they can't get no job. You could grow on a job here in Atlanta like this. But and if you used to now, like I know people stay in Florida. When I was down there, their sun it's a sneaker. It snuck up on my skin and burned me. Then I'm used to the weather here in Georgia where it'll burn you here too. But it was a different in their weather with my weather. I don't I like their weather. I like their sun better than I like my sun. It seemed like it gave me a smooth tan instead of burnt. In Atlanta you get a burnt tan. But other than that, it's like if you from Ohio, Cleveland, Ohio, you'll be like, you'll think the bad part, not bad, I ain't gonna say the bad part of Atlanta. You'll think that the rough neighborhood, y'all think that y'all in heaven. Y'all think y'all will love it. Where me, I'm from here, no, that ain't my cup of tea. I can't stay over there. No, no, no. And it's a thing called the Bluff in Atlanta. If you don't know what the Bluff is, don't go over there. If you hear anybody saying, I'm gonna take you over to the Bluff, don't you go over there. Don't go over there. And please don't go over there at night. It's spooky. It's not. I'm just telling y'all the truth. And let me see. Bankhead, you got to be careful because they change. But when I went over there, like in July, I was shocked. I was like, ooh, they trying to grow. But still, I saw some messed up stuff. They got good skating areas. They got good. It's fun here, y'all. It's fun. I'm not about to tell nobody not to come to Atlanta. I'm not. Because it hurt my feeling when I hear people talk about it. Now, only thing I can tell you, traffic is bad. Oh my God, y'all. I leave work early just not to catch the train. I don't have to be to work at 7. I get to work at 5:40. 5:40 every morning, 5:30 or 5:40. Y'all be on live with me. And y'all, if I get there, if I leave at 6, I run into the train. And the train act like it ain't gonna never stop. And then I have to jump out the car and run. I don't like to rush. So the best thing is to just watch yourself when you that's anywhere you go. Just watch yourself getting in and out your car. Watch your surroundings. That's just period. Other than that, it's a nice place to stay. They have dog parks, nice little places you and your friend can go sit. Now we used before the I think they still do it, y'all. I'm not sure. The amphitheater is a nice little area where you and your friend could go in the summertime, and they have music, jazz music, all kind of musics. So they have nice place, and they have the comedy shows. It's nice, y'all. Don't let nobody say, oh, the first thing they talk about Atlanta, they talk about the gays. Well, I say, bro, what you doing down there with them? Leave them alone. They don't bother nobody. I mean, why they messing with them? They don't even be out like that. So what? They come in here to identify people. I mean, you don't come here just to pick on people. But other than that, Atlanta people mind their business. Like I hear a lot of people talk about Thug and Gunna. They don't even know what they talking about. But other than that, uh, they think Thug don't know what they see. Thug and Gunna been here, y'all. They used to stay home, and they know how it is, and Takeoff know how it is here. And I just couldn't. That's how come I can't believe the rappers here know how to move, and I just don't understand why they moving the way they moving. That's what I don't understand. But Atlanta people just country folks. But out in College Park, you got College Park with most of the celebrities. You got what's the name of that street? Buckhead. Uh, you got they all over the place. Stars all over the place. I mean, celebrities all over Atlanta. Um, Now my experience with the stars was what his name, y'all? What's the boy name? Y'all know him. Lord. I think his name Lord. His brother used to be in my class, and what's the other little boy? What's the man name, y'all? He look like he African, and he took his child out of that school. I'm glad he did, but God, what his name? He sung with Mary J. I can't think his name, but anyway, they all over. They everywhere. Like they have talent. Now, Atlanta has talent. Um, to me, it's fun. It's a fun city. It's a fun city. And I just don't like for nobody. It hurts me to hear people say they don't want to come here. Oh, I'm not coming to Atlanta. I'd be like, now what they don't heard? What happened? Who took them there? Why y'all take them there? Take them to the games and stuff. This place here is more sportsy. It's sportsy and barish. It's barish and because I know a lot of people don't move here and they love it. So it all depends on where you move to. Yeah, I got a friend. She moved here from where did she move here from? Virginia. She moved here from somewhere. She loves it, y'all. Oh my God, I ain't even been to a new house since she been back. Oh my God, she ain't even spend no time with me yet. I'm jealous. But she want me to come down to her house, but she stay too far. I don't go too far, and I'm from Atlanta. But she love it here, y'all. And you know what? And when I get my live show, I'm gonna invite people on. Uh, she loves Atlanta, and that's what I want to hear. That's why I ain't bother her. I like, oh, she loves it, y'all. She stay in the country side of Atlanta. She stay like in Macon, you know what I mean? And I said, girl, that ain't no Atlanta. I thought of that Macon ain't no Atlanta, girl. You ate in the country, girl. Ain't coming down there.
I gotta restart this Wi-Fi box real quick.
Uh-huh.
I gotta restart this Wi-Fi box.
What's a Wi-Fi?
Box. I gotta restart it.
See, they don't go messing up my box. Don't start. Uh-uh. Because I ain't having a problem with my Wi-Fi. But I want to welcome everybody. It's sports, y'all. Atlanta just sporty. If you don't like sports, don't come here. If you come here just to club, don't. To me, I don't even go clubbing now, y'all, since that pandemic. But I do know a lot of people that go clubbing. Is it working? TJ? See, that's why I don't like nobody messing in because they don't want to talk. Come out the Wi-Fi. Um, I want, don't, if y'all come here, let me show y'all around. Let me show y'all how to, around Atlanta. But it's just sports. And the bars, I don't bar hop. I used to bar hop before we had the pandemic, y'all. It's not even like that no more to me. I don't know, we got to get it back together. Because I ain't even been out. When I went out, the club, I just didn't, I went to my spot and I was like, I can't do it. But my daughter, she goes out, but then she says she getting tired of it. It's something happened after the pandemic. But if you're from another state, you would want to go uh, out. You would want to go. I can't. I can't, y'all. I can't. That stuff's still out there. I can't. Now we had the clubs. We have the club. I mean, the clubs that you want to club at. They on some of them clubs closed down. I ain't kidding. Before that pandemic, oh shoot. I can take y'all place, but now since they had the pandemic, I don't go nowhere. I don't go nowhere. But my friend, she do. She goes places. I don't. I don't go nowhere. But other than that, just they always talk about the identities, but we don't worry about them. Them folk mind they business. They ain't like that, like that. I don't know where these folk be going. I like where y'all going. I don't even run into any. But if it is, that's their business. I mean, why they messing with them? But there are always single women and single men here, married couples. I don't see nothing wrong. And I don't mess with the children. I let them mind they business because they young, you know. But time changed. Like I got on the train. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. I don't even catch the train. I've been driving for years. But I used to catch the train when I was like 20. But I ain't in my 20s no more. Y'all, I got on the train last year. Can I tell y'all the most embarrassing story? I did not know how to I didn't know where to put my money in. I didn't know where the card go. I didn't know what they were doing. I'm watching people. I'm like, what are they doing? How they get in that gate? I ain't want nobody to know I was that slow, don't know how to ride the train. And I said, well, what they doing? And I had to ask somebody, how do I go in that gate? Because they'll lock you up at the train station. I said, how do I supposed to get in that gate? You supposed to go over on the wall and do something and get a ticket. But I'm from here and I didn't know that. So don't feel bad if you meet somebody from Atlanta and they can't tell you how to get nowhere. Cause I've been here all my life, but when I went to the model state, I felt dumb. I felt so embarrassed, y'all. I didn't been back on the train. That was last year, and I parked my car. I was so glad to get back to my car. It ain't make no sense. Mm-mm. I'll never do that again. Never. Mm-mm. Unless I go with a group of people. Now it's convenient. It's convenient to ride. A lot of people park at the model station and go to work from there and come back. You know, like I said, Atlanta people mind their business. They mind their business, y'all. I don't get in nobody's business. I don't do that. But like, got to mind your business if it's a couple thing, cause cause sometimes you can be trying to help the couple out, then the woman sit up there and get on the man's side. So it's that kind of stuff. But other than that, I don't mind about it. When I hear people speak on snitching, it when I hear people say snitch, um, people in Atlanta don't usually snitch. I'm not used to them kind of people around me, but when I hear them say, it's not that I don't believe them when they said Ghana snitch. Ghana didn't. I still say Ghana didn't snitch on that part that he was talking about. They don't understand that. They try to say he was in something else. No, he got charged for different things. So when you start saying he snitched, that offended. Uh, that offended me when y'all start talking about Ghana and Young Thug, because Ghana and Young Thug like this. They like this. He didn't. He only talked about one part that they put him in, but the part they trying to get him to say about Young Thug, he ain't saying that about that. Y'all people don't understand what I'm saying. The people from here, some of the people from here do. They know what I'm saying. I said they not listening to what he said. He said that part. So when somebody said you're a rat, you're a snitch, that's like a insult. I mean, you insulted somebody. They don't realize when that everything that Ghana does, uh, Thug knows. Thug, they didn't realize Thug was, they didn't realize that Thug knew where Ghana was. They don't know stuff. They don't know. I ain't gonna say nothing. I just look back, sit back. I'm just gonna let them see what I'm saying at the end. They ain't got nothing on Thug. That's the only thing people don't realize. They ain't got nothing on Thug. They think they got something on Thug, but they ain't got nothing on Thug. Thug ain't do nothing. But going back to Atlanta, I just want to tell people, come to Atlanta. Um, Listen to, if you want to know about Atlanta and you're a celebrity, ask what the name, y'all know, Lil Baby, uh what's the ice cream face man? The ice cream face man, um what the name, y'all? Oh, him, I forgot his name, but ask him. um who else? Ask some of those celebrities. Klondike. That's what I was trying to say. Klondike. Klondike is a area where celebrities live. It's in the country area, but it's big houses, y'all, big fine homes. Uh, just if you come to Atlanta, get with somebody. Don't just come up on your own. You're not gonna have no luck. That's not good. Because you want to know where you are. You know what I mean? You want to know where you moving to. Is this a safe place? Cause sometimes you can park in your over there in a certain area by uh what is it, y'all? Met Daniel Street. If you park in the wrong place, they'll try to break in your cars. They do a lot of breaking and stuff like that. But other than that, I would tell people to move here. Move to, but let somebody take you around. Get with somebody and let them take you around. That's all. I'll take you to some good places. But if you just come in here for business wise, like Dirk coming here, he getting his business together and he coming up. But I would like to see Dirk be careful. He got to be careful how he move. It's just how you move. It's just how you move in Atlanta. A lot of people trying to sign with people, and you don't know the reason why they signing with you and all that kind of stuff. But other than that, y'all be safe. If you decide to come to Atlanta, make sure you do your ask somebody about Atlanta. Ask somebody about the area. Ask somebody about the living, cost of living. If like I said, if you just come in here in the club, this ain't the place you need to be at. No, no, you just come in the club. Hold on, y'all. Whew. Okay, well, all right, y'all. I appreciate y'all being here. And listen, Atlanta is a great place to stay, y'all. Please come here. All right. This is your girl, the real deal Anita Gill Reaction. I'm out.